MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Matt Ball is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Leading off for Oakland, the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. And that misses 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Adam Third, the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And he popped him up. Rendon is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. A's 0. Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Soroka will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes.
1-0.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In now, Ryan Burke. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. Simmons gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard sinker misses. 2 and 2. Hops this one up. Betts over to his right. 1 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3 and 1 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The third baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Soroka has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Yordan Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
That's it. The shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
First pitch on its way.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
In there, 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
That is it. The first
and with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball two.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
And leading up for the Angels, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And that misses, ball 1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Shaw, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Acuna is there, 2 gone.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Angels are gone in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And up next, the power-hitting 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Simmons on to first, a double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And that's the 3rd out. A's go quietly there. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now batting, Chris Herman as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Chris Herman.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Soto will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, Ryan Burke.
Into the box now, Ryan Burke. He popped out in his first trip. Now the pitch. Line drive base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row. And he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
From the stretch.
Nope. Outside.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Angels strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now our fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ready with another 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Riding into the box, Mookie Betts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Betts is on the move. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Line towards center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the belt, the pitch.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Ready with the 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead this one 1-0. Ready for another chance? Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Meadows is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. His first homer so far in the series, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman, number 10, Travis Shaw.
Stepping in, Travis Shaw. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses off the plate. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Digging in, Shohei Ohtani comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. This one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. No balls and a strike to count. A base hit in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez. First pitch on its way. Narvaez, the former Seattle Mariner, who became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce. On the ground to the right side.
And that is through into right field for a single.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Popped up. Shaw in foul ground, and the inning is over. One left for Oakland. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here's the utility man, Chris Herman, to bat now. First offering on its way. Now the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1, no strike.
A runner at first with no outs here.
That's a ball.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
So now to the plate, Ryan Burke. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a double steal try here. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is into right field. A base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Mike Trout. Check swing grounder to the right side. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The first baseman, number 6, Anthony.
So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. He's set and the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rendon is sitting on 200 home runs throughout his fine career, searching for 201 here.
Yeah, now you're starting to get into some rarefied air. You start throwing up 200-plus homers in the big leagues, you're doing something.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. As a look, now the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Here's the 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Giro. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Here's Justin Upton now. No hits to this point. misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. And he is in there.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chris Bassett trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Three runs already home here. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. He strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Angels 4 and the A's 1. Juan Nicasio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Juan Soto to the plate now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the letters 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-1.
The count is 2-1.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 2-1 home.
No, strike.
Mookie Betts waits on deck. The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Mookie.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Upton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, The designated hitter, ALDS.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Soto blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Grounded to short. Simmons is there. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Angels 4 and the A's 2. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box, Chris Herman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1 and 2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it. 1 and 1. Grounded slowly to the left side. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels go quietly there, but they still lead this one 4-2. Nick Vincent is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52. Nick Vincent.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
One-0 count. Here it is. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Chopped at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. From the stretch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Gotta believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Still 1-2. lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
On the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looped out toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Hansel Robles takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
Acuna digs in now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Robles, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The A's strand 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Lou Trevino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So digging in now, Ryan Burke is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
The second baseman, Ryan Burke.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
So one away now for the Angels in the 7th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First offering on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Acuna back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Now here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1, here it is. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Austin Meadows will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Pitch on 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Juan Soto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Behind 0-2 now. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 2-1 on its way. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Emmanuel Clase is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Emmanuel Clase.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simeon's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first baseman, number 10, Travis Shaw.
Ready for another shot now, Travis Shaw. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
2-1.
One out, nobody on. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. To second for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Ty Buttrick comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 31.
Plate, Marcus Semien. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Line to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The 1-1 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And the Angels are moving on. They're off to the American League Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Athletics. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.